Out some other day. Note, to change rainbow color again, simply press the rainbow color key in edit mode. This edit mode. This is a rainbow color key. Okay, we did that. And then press the 3 digits number or the arrow keys to modify the color or the pattern. Yeah, it's working. Now, we're pressing the arrow keys to change the color or the pattern. I guess we have to get into another mode or something. Well, that's it for today. Thank you, people. That was fun doing that. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll just show you the book here in closing. Page 9. That was page 6 we were on. Page 9 is the font, and you know all about those. And to create text, you know how to do that. And select text shadow. Yeah, we can do all that. Select text spacing, we know how to do that. Select test double width, yeah, we can do all those. Playback single page titles. Well, we did pretty well on that, but there's quite a few that we missed. There's several ways to do it. So we'll come back some other day. Playback titles of all pages. Yeah, we know how to do that one way. Let's come back someday and find out how to do it all the other ways. Brother Lawrence says my labor time is no different from my prayer time. He got so good at feeling the presence of God that he could be with God in the kitchen, the noisy kitchen where they put him to labor. He could be with God as much in the kitchen as he could if he were sitting at the altar or standing at the altar, or if he were out in the nature communing with God. And it happened today. It was for God that we were doing this, so he could show you these beautiful colors that God creates. These are beautiful colors. They do not come through on the camera, at least not on the LCD. But see the purple one? This one right here. Oh, you can see if I come in closer. Well, it's almost true, but it's so pretty in person. That was a very good color combination. And when you press the shadow comes in before the letter, and it's really interesting. I wonder if I can show that to you. Let's take the cursor down to here and take it over to here and skip a space and then write a letter. We'll write a figure 7. Now see if it, yeah, see how the shadow comes in before the figure does? Yeah, do it again. Here we write M. It's fun. Shadow comes in before the figure comes in. And when you go backwards, it does the same thing. Oh, Thank you, thank you, thank you. June 24. Fasted until 5 o'clock, and I don't ever want to go off of it again. Vegetarian hot dogs, rice with soy sauce, and green peas. Well, everybody, how are you today? Are you a fellow pilgrim on the Mystic Road? It's June 25th, 6 months since Christmas. And the dubbing has started, the copies have started. And down there you will see 7 VHS with 4 programs for VHS, meaning the first week of July for those 7 TV stations that play A Chat with Glendora 2 hours a week. And you will see there 11 tapes for those 10 stations who cablecast A Chat with Glendora from one VHS carrying 4 programs. The others are too timid to try that. And 22 shows are dubbed simultaneously on 22 recorders. And now we're wrapping the 4 DVDs. The DVDs are kind of captious this morning. They don't want to finalize. Finalize is very often a holdup. You do not have to finalize a VHS. And things are so much better and less snafus and less frustration when they're done in the presence of God, who after all created these machines. That's a video. Now his shoulder sore looks better. That big hole in his shoulder, you can hardly find it now. But the sore between his eye and his ear, it looks worse. I got some hydrogen peroxide on it, but somehow or other I think Bactrason did a better job. What day is it? The 26th of June. Summer is here. We had 80 degrees yesterday, and every day it rains. We dubbed around all day yesterday. The day before. This is Group 1, the TV stations who play a 2-hour Glendora show every week. It's only half done. Over here is Group 1. Group 1 is done. Whoops, all of these TV stations. Want to know what they are? Okay. Riverhead, Bob Clement, Hop Hog, Nassau, B-Cat, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Yonkers, Internet, Berkshire, Bolton, Panda, Binghamton, Albany, Glens Falls, and Great Neck. That was Group 2. Here's Group 3 with the distribution listed. Over here. Binghamton, the second half hour, 9:30 p.m. Friday. Poughkeepsie, Yorktown. The Internet, Berkshire, Santa Fe, Bolton, that's Tolland County, Connecticut. San Diego, Portland, Oregon. Highland Park, just out of Chicago suburb, 20 minutes from Chicago. Willimantic, Connecticut. Norwalk, New Haven, Bridgeport, and Newtown. That's next. We send each of them 4 shows, one for each week of July. And there's what's left over. These are pains in the gluteus maximus. They require disclaimers of foolish, useless. Really, it's just plain imperial, imperious, totalitarian. Danbury, Mid-Hudson, West Hartford, District of Columbia. And now, the regulars: New London, Plainfield, Connecticut, Cross River, Houston, Springfield, Boston. No to Augusta. Peekskill, Wappingers Falls, Newtown, Newton, Waltham, South Berkshire, Massachusetts, the Berkshires, Lenox, Great Barrington, Lee, Stockbridge, Wallingford. Who was that? And who is that? RCN. Oh, believe it or not, that's Meriden. Meriden, Cheshire, and Southington, Connecticut. And Maryland. Is this right? 22 recorders times 4 tapes, 4 shows per recorder, 4 dubs is 88. So we did 88 dubs today, with 88 more to do Saturday. It was 88 more after that. They're all tucked way in the back there. Groups 1, 2, and 3. Isn't it a joy? This puts you folks in the presence of God, in the presence of all this beauty and all this richness. Tonight's vegetarian meal, this is rice and 2 vegetarian hamburgers. They are fry pats, the best there is, and then mushroom gravy. Folks, I had no idea it would take, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 6 days to make 500 dubs. Look at the Easter lilies. Look at them. These I rescued from the church. These poor things get thrown out by churches cruelly every Easter. But I rescued them, and Mary planted them. And look at them all over the place. Easter lilies in July. Who invented the upside-down lighthouse? Look, those are going to be beautiful. And why? The upside-down lighthouse, I don't know who invented it. It was for submarines. Well, Rachel Raccoon has good layout tonight. That is coconut pineapple smoothie and corn, kernel corn, whole kernel corn, and her crackers.
Gower. Tag. London.
Hi there, how are you today? Would you please take down my number before this 30-second commercial is over? 914-949-9495 to see if you would be able to buy an ad on TV on the late night shows after 1 a.m. on channel 2, 4, 7, 5, 9, or 11 for $500, including the videotaping. Please ask for Mr. Foss and see if we can't start you on your way to being rich and famous. Celebrate good times with a private
doing world team tennis and doing basketball and some Canadian football. I think
Oh, really?
we were doing in those days. And I did that for 4 months, and I kept looking at HBO in the early days. This is 1976, home box office, and I keep looking at the network, and I see they run movies. And between movies, they have a dirty slide up that says HBO with a thumbprint on it.
Ha!
That they had not figured out yet how to do on-air promotion, how to do network identification, how to look like a network. It was in the early years, and what they were was a movie service. And so what they would do is put movies on television, and they weren't really concerned about what they did between the movies.
So,
most movies don't run 2 hours.
Yeah.
They run 1 hour and 45 minutes, excuse me, and you've got 15 minutes to fill till you run your next movie. So in that 15 minutes, there was really nothing going on HBO. So what I said to them was, look, I think that the role that I should play for you at HBO is not to be a sports producer. Because I think you can find sports producers. I think those kind of people you can find. What you can't find is someone who will give you a look like a network, who will make you look like a network, make you look expensive, make you look like you deserve to be paid for. Because in those years, 76, most of the cable systems were 12-channel cable systems. All you had were 12 choices. Today, as we know, you have over 50, 40, 50 choices. And